Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to get right to it today. What I'm talking about is delivery dates and shipping times associated with placing your order for your Arken Optic. It seems a lot of people will place the order and then they quickly jump on some of the social media forums or the chat rooms or groups that they are in that are involved with Arken Optics and begin to ask questions. Hey, just ordered a scope today. How long is it going to take until I get my hands on this thing? When will I get my scope? Well, if I backtrack a little bit for you guys, I'm going to answer these questions the best that I can, and perhaps maybe someone from Arken will chime in. Randall might be able to give some information with a little bit more detail than what I can provide based on consumer experiences of buying Arken Optics myself. So what I understand to be true is our Arken Optics are shipped out of Texas. So keep in mind where you live associated to Texas is going to impact a bit of the travel time of getting your scope that you ordered. Now, the first question that I'm seeing a lot of people ask is, hey, as soon as I buy the scope, I click purchase, how long does it take until this thing is going to be shipped? Well, first, let's go back and say we're talking about in-stock items. So if you ordered a EP8 that I have here that was in stock, typically what I'm finding, if we're not on a holiday or a weekday, is the tracking information and the order processing seems to happen, in my cases, within a day or two. Now, if we look at the actual movement and the tracking of the item, this is the next situation that I'm seeing on the forums and the chat rooms. People are getting a tracking notification or an email from Arken relatively quick. Hey, we got your order. Hey, we've got your order ready to go. It's being processed and it is being shipped. And in many cases, the order even has a tracking number. Now, the frustration that I've had until I've gone through this a bunch of times with buying my Arken scopes and that I'm seeing on the social media is that tracking number doesn't move any. You punch it in, you hit update and you look and it's still sitting there as a shipping label has been created, but that's it. There's no movement from Texas to Minnesota or to California or wherever you may live. And people get frustrated. I bought this thing a couple of days ago and they're sitting on it, it's not moving, I need it. Well, the experience that I have, and I can't answer why this is the case, if it's something that's going on with Arken's processing system or if it's something through the shipper, is that tracking number that you get, in my case, many times there's been no updates to it, meaning I keep putting it in and it shows no progress. However, within a couple days, the next notification I get is your item is out for delivery. And now this may be something that I personally have set up in my notifications from the shipper. It might be something that you guys have set up and maybe you can chime in and help me out with that. Or it could be something that Arken's got going on their end on how they create their labels. But what I can tell you has been true for me is generally, to answer the big question is how long does it take to get your Arken Optic from the time you hit purchase to get this thing in your hands? And what I'm going to say is if there's no holidays and there's no pandemics going on or strange situations with shipping, is I'm going to give you that kind of blanket statement. I'm going to say 7 to 10 days because you might have a Saturday, Sunday fall in there or a situation where there's no movement. But what I have found is generally in-stock items, I have them in my hands in a week or maybe a couple days more. So there you have it. I hope that information helps you out. I hope it alleviates a little bit of stress or, you know, that thing, do I buy this? Am I gonna get this when I buy it now or in who knows when? So again, if it's in stock and you purchase the thing, don't get too wrapped up and be panicking and blowing up Arken's contact information because your tracking number is not moving, because that has been the case for me several times, but yet I still do get my optic or the other things that I've ordered from Arken relatively quick, that 7 to 10 day window. So I hope this helps you out. Hope it answers some questions. Hope you're enjoying your Arken and I hope you get to the range soon. So keep on shooting.